Before Will Ferrell would parlay SNL fame to become a leading man in Hollywood. Okay, at least a comedic leading man. Before his films Anchorman, Talledega Nights, Elf, Old School, and others would earn him a star on Hollywood Blvd. Before he was the highest paid cast member on SNL, raking in $350,000 in his final year. Before Will would light it up on SNL with his characters like Robert Goulet and impressions of James Lipton, George W. Bush, and many others. Before the world would need more cowbell, while Will Ferrell growing up, he actually had his nose in his books and was a high school hero in the athletics department. He got a record for field goals that he still holds today. My name is Michael McCrudden, documenting the life of Will Ferrell prior to fame, here for you on Before They Were Famous. Now, a lot of you guys have requested this one, so I hope you enjoy it. Be sure to let me know in the comments down below who's next, and this video has been uploaded on Christmas Day, so happy holidays to all of you guys. Also, be sure to let me know in the comments down below which is your favorite Will Ferrell movie. For me, it's Anchorman, and this quote of his, I'm stealing it for myself.
I'm gonna do the thing that God put Ron Burgundy on this earth to do. Have salon quality hair and read the news.
Born John Will Ferrell on July 16, 1967 in Irvine, California, the oldest son of righteous brother keyboard player Lee Ferrell and teacher Kay Ferrell. His parents were both natives of Roanoke Rapids, North Carolina, and moved to California in 1964. The family ancestry includes English, German, and Irish. He has a younger brother named Patrick. Will Ferrell actually paid a visit to the town his bloodline comes from, Longford, Ireland, which is the same town my mom's from, no joke. Will first attended school at Turtle Rock Elementary and later attended Rancho San Joaquin Middle School. Young John, or Will as the family took to calling him, he found that he could find friends quicker if he would smash his head on his table. They all laughed, and then he was very popular, showing that he was learning comedic timing really young. But at home, his parents saw him as a very calm and collected boy. He kept all his toys in line, he rarely acted out. At the age of 8, his parents divorced. It was then he realized that a career in entertainment wasn't for him, as he witnessed the struggle of a man living gig to gig by watching his father. Will attended University High School in Irvine and was a kicker for the school's varsity football team. There, he set a school record for most field goals made. He was also on the soccer team and captain of the basketball team. On top of all this, he was also on the student council, but he still hadn't fully come out of his shell. He was said to be very quiet, but that would all change. He did have the reputation for being a little quirky. Him and a friend worked out a deal with the principal where they would do the morning announcements over the PA, and this would be his first experience working with character voices and doing impersonations. Upon graduation in 1986, Ferrell stayed close to home, choosing to attend the University of Southern California at Los Angeles to pursue a degree in sports journalism. There he joined the Delta Tau fraternity. And also, he finally started to let loose. He became notorious for streaking. Finally lost his V card when he was in his 20s, and he would show up at his friends' classes dressed in a janitor uniform just for the kicks. Despite all this, he managed to graduate with a 3.0 grade point average. Ferrell got his first taste of the NBC television world not on Saturday Night Live, but as an intern for the network's sport department. One day, Will Ferrell at work had an epiphany. He ad-libbed a joke to the open crowd, and everyone started howling with laughter. That gave him such a high, he was addicted. He knew that wasn't the career for him, and he had to get into acting and comedy. Determined to make it work, Will quit his internship. He moved home to live with his mother. He then decided to sign up for some acting classes and got some roles in regional theater. Now he needed to find a way to support himself to bring in some money. He got his first job as a valet, where he then drove a car into a pole. He ripped the roof rack off of the thing. The whole thing was a disaster. He then got his next job at a bank, and he returned the till $300 short on his first day. The second day he returned it $280 short. He didn't keep the job. Eventually, Will landed a spot with the Groundlings, a popular Los Angeles improv troupe alongside Chris Kattan. Also booked his first guest spot on comedy sitcoms like Fox's Living Single and ABC's Grace Under Fire. He still needed a few jobs to tie him over, and one holiday season, him and Chris Kattan, well, they dressed up as Santa and Santa's helper. You can guess which one was Santa, right? Then in the early 1990s, Lorne Michael had cleaned shop at SNL and was looking for new talent. He stopped by the Groundlings, checked out Will's act, and then invited him to audition.
If you don't get off the shed in 2 seconds, I'm gonna shove this spatula into orifices you didn't know you had.
Needless to say, he got the gig and became a cast member in 1995. That same year, he met his future wife, Vivica Paulin, a Swedish actress whom he met in an acting class. Now, although Will and the other cast members of SNL in that year, they didn't blow anyone away, it was the beginning of a renaissance, and people began tuning in week after week, and Will, well, he became a popular icon. He was the most popular choice amongst the writers for every sketch, and he became the highest paid cast member actor of all time. Simultaneously, while on SNL, he also appeared in at least 8 feature films. Yeah, and the rest of the story? Well, you know the story because this is before they're famous. My name is Michael McCrudden. This video has been a long time coming. I hope you enjoyed it. I've done other comedians. I've done Jim Carrey. I've done Russell Brand. I've done Russell Peters. I've done Kevin Hart, Seth Rogen. If you haven't seen it yet, well, I've already filmed it, so it's coming. Alright guys, I'll see you in another video. Oh yeah, let me know in the comments down below who's next, and have a great Christmas.